Hey y'all, welcome back to Ocarina Time Randomizer, where we are about to go and see what the heck this fairy has for us. Hopefully it's something good. Hopefully it's Nocturne of Shadows and or the Iron Boots. But if not, that's also okay, because it's gonna be some kind of item as long as it's not a recovery heart, which is also a possibility, and now I'm just like, please don't be a recovery heart. And we got ourselves a Skulltula token. Okay, I will take that. That's actually pretty good. So I wonder if the last one, which we can't get right now because we actually need to have the silver gauntlets, I believe. No, it's not the silver gauntlets. We need the golden gauntlets for the last fairy. So sadly we can't get that one, but I do wonder if that's also going to be another Skulltula token. I don't really know, but the only way to find out. Okay, we didn't get down here. I didn't think so because we didn't have the Megaton hammer last time we were here. So let's see what we get from in here, which will be Epona's song. Okay, thank you, merchant, I appreciate that. Now I don't care what else we get. And we get another Skulltula token. Okay, so one more. Do you have our last Skulltula token? That is what I would like to know. And for you, you get us another heart, please. That actually isn't too bad. I think number 3 is the one to get another heart. I don't know if that was the right button, I'm pretty sure it was. But now we can finally get Epona, which means we can actually get, well, we can get Epona straight up, but we can also race against Ingo. I think that's what his name is in this game. I don't really know, but it doesn't really matter because that's what his name is in Majora's Mask, and obviously I'm going to call a lot of the NPCs names for what they are in Majora's Mask because that's the game that I have primarily played. It's probably my favorite Zelda game, aside from Ocarina of Time. They're both tied together, so they're both my favorite game. I can't really decide which one I like more or which one I like less. So we're going with that. I don't remember if... Okay, down here is a key one. So this is where we're going to use our key. I'll probably regret doing that, but at this point, it doesn't really matter because it's too late. I'd rather take care of these keys first before taking care of these guys. Because at least with these guys... you could just like spin attack there, which has felt really satisfying to just be able to spin attack those guys. Like, my goodness. But alright. I know we don't need these, but I really wanted to grab that one because it was just a giant one. Now we're over here, and we'll just avoid these guys instead of trying to shield. Because apparently Link just does not want to put away the Goron sword, which, hey, I don't blame him. The Goron sword is freaking OP, just like that. Nice try, Mr. or Mrs. or non-binary pal like Lake. And you give us another piece of heart. Number 3, okay, perfect. And yes, I figured out the numlock situation. It was just off last time. And hey, the mini-boss. So I wonder how easy this boss will, well, this mini-boss will be with the Goron sword here. We want to do a ring around a rosy with this dude here. So that is one hit, so I would assume it's going to probably take a while. I didn't think we could use the Megaton hammer. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta figure these things out. I'm so sorry, Valoria. I'd rather just stab, because that was just going to be a lot easier. Also, one of my favorite enemies in this game as we are fighting it is actually this mini-boss here. Okay, can we just stab? Aw, we can't just infinitely stab. But now we gotta watch out for the fire. I didn't know that, Flare Dancer loves us just as much as Dampé does. So my goodness, Dampé has a burning passion for us. But maybe burning fashion too. Who really knows? It's Dampé after all. And there goes our explosive little friend. Which, lucky for me, there's 2 of these guys. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure to stop with Master Quest. But let's see what we get from the Flare Dancer then. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We got ourselves a biggest bomb bag. I mean, okay, I'll take that. I like to use bombs, because, again, I'm practicing bomb hover and stuff like that in this game. So we may as well. And, okay, so it looks like we circled around. Let's see what we get from the boss key, which will be our 50th Skulltula token. Awesome, which means once we reset, because I don't think we'll be able to finish this completely. Obviously we beat the boss, so we won't have to worry about that. But I don't think we can go through all the doors right now, because we don't have another key. Unless we get one of the keys in here, which I probably not. And that is a no, so we will circle around back into the Skulltula house. But before we do that though, we are actually going to head into the royal family tome. Since we are adults, it'll literally just port us back into into Kakariko Graveyard. So it's like, we have Zelda's song, finally. By Zelda's song means Zelda's lullaby. Yes, hello Poe, I'm going to ignore you. Oh yes, speaking of Poes, we can finally do the big Poe. That is what I was going to mention with the Epona song. I'm not standing in the right area. There we go. There we go. Alright, so, some more facts for you guys. I'm sorry for my brain just bouncing around so much. I just like to I don't know why when that exploded just really got me, but it did. So now we're going to take care of these keys first. I'm also going to take a drink of water after we do that, so we don't, Actually, no, I'll wait to drink some water. Okay, I don't think we need to take care of all these keys. I'm pretty sure all we need to do is just light those torches. But just to be safe, I want to make sure to take care of them. Oh, there's that keys. Went all the way in the hallway for whatever reason. Never actually seen one of the keys do that. Okay, so there we go, that's what that does. So, I wonder if these torches are going to make a chest for us? I don't really remember. I know that it's pretty similar, but I don't think there's all the keys in Master Quest, but I'm not really sure. Okay, so now I'm going to take a drink of water. There we go. So as we open it, this is what I'm going to do. Make sure you guys do the same thing. Oops, I just paused it by accident. And it was just a ducky nut, but hey, at least we know what it's from. And good old Frankie saying hi again. And yes, my voice cracks have different names. My voice crack is a voice crack of many, many names. But let's see what we get from this check now, which I think we could just check it and then see what we get from it. That would be a yes, and we got a huge potion. Which, hey, I'm not complaining about getting huge potions. I mean, huge rupees. Because that just replenished our rupees. And I also like how now that we finally have the Megaton Hammer as well as a Giant's Wallet, what we freaking get. Okay, I'm actually going to just use Zelda's Lullaby for this, and a Saga Storms, because I am fairly certain that one of them will get us the Giant Fairy. It's just a matter of which one will give us. That, or we could talk to Saria, which, okay, that's not the case, so I don't know what's up with that. But speaking of just talking to Saria, I'm actually going to play Saria's song. Not the Song of Healing. I just thought it was abusing that Ballora of Fire is Saria's song. That is the only reason why I wanted to play that. That would be it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you again, girl. There we go. Off to the Skulltula house we go now, though. Alright, and here we are. Now, I believe it is someone across that we need to talk to. I'm not really sure, though. See, are you the one? Everybody's back to normal, except for you guys' dad, I believe. Remember, which one do we need to talk to? Is it you? The curse has been broken. Thank you, and thank you for the Deku seeds. Yeah, it's better than nothing. So I think that's all I really wanted to do for Adult Link. So now let's just go back to the Temple of Time and become Young Link as well, because we can go back to the forest, and we can get... Wait, no. That isn't all I wanted to do. I do want to head over to Ganon's castle, but I'll meet you guys back in Zora's domain then. Alright, so we're just outside of Zora's domain, but I wanted to see that. First of all, I don't know what happened there, but what does this Skulltula give us? 20 rupees. Alright. It's better than nothing, but we'll leave that there until we actually need some more rupees, because I'm pretty sure we are good on rupees right now. Alright. Anyways, as we're heading back into Zora's domain, I will finally read off what the facts I was going to read off to you guys was. before I got myself off with the keys. I don't know what that sentence was, but I just kept on going with it. Also, sorry if I hit you guys there. My microphone for my headset decided to want to hit the mic filter, which is pretty close to you guys. But anyways, the first fact will be that this game originally was going to have a sword beam. Which makes me think, I wonder if that was the inspiration of why, only Link in Majora's Mask has a sword beam, but nothing like that in Ocarina of Time. So I wonder why they cut that out. I don't really remember why or if there was a reason, but I thought I would share that with you because I thought it was interesting. Especially seeing if you watched Kei's or Kaze's mod, The Lost Link, because obviously it shows that, and that is actually the sword beam. So I thought that was interesting. But now let's see what the Zora will give us, the Zora King will give us, which will be some bombs. It's better than nothing. And I don't think we checked over here yet, but I want to know if we got this golden Skulltula already or not. Which it sounds like we did, and okay, we did. I was pretty sure that was the case, but never know. So now we will move on, but I'm actually just going to meet you guys back in... I don't know exactly where, but meet you somewhere as as young Gloria, though. Alright, so decided to bring us back into Goron City, of course, just so we can get a few checks here. Which will be that giant pot behind us, but the first check that we're gonna do here is get whatever we'll get from Darunia. And I'm also going to go back into the Goron Shop as well, because there's actually blue fire. And I didn't actually plan on going into... Oh, that is the wrong thing, I didn't mean to just talk to him. But you never know in randomizers, you could just have to talk to him in order to give the item to him, but... oh well, doesn't really matter. See what we get from him. I will give you this Skulltula token. Well, thank you for the 51st Skulltula token, my dear friend. Now I'm going to use your torches so we can start that pot minigame. Don't really know if it's a minigame, but it sort of does feel like a minigame considering... well, you have to unlock it. Okay, well, we're just going to use Dense Fire instead because I don't feel like going right in there. I don't know if Dense Fire will hit all the torches or not, but we're about to find out. So at least go to hit 2, maybe 3, and of course blow out those bombs. Which we didn't need to do, but it's a thing that happened. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, if we missed that, and hey, Link's also spinning with the pot. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if that's there, but yeah. So you need to grab that so we can actually go into the Zora shop as Adult Link. Don't mind my voice doing whatever it just did there. It was like, nah, I think we're just gonna do this instead. But thank you, my dear Goron. And now is the part that I absolutely hate, is trying to do this bloody check here. It took me forever. Actually, I never even got this check as in my personal seed, so we'll just see if we get better luck here. Probably not. Did I even get inside? It didn't. I'm crying inside, just saying, guys. Oh my gosh, and it actually went on a smile this time. I don't even care that it gave us a Skulltula token, I'm just happy that we actually got it. So, there we go. And yes, I sped it up just because I thought it was gonna take longer than it really did. But, whatever. Back into the Lost Woods we go, since, well, we have Saria-san, but we also had a Spook Mask, which I wonder what the Gorons would say. Whoa, my heart started beating so fast. I'm sorry, Goron. It's too bad that giant rolling Goron that really wants to roll into us for whatever reason didn't get scared from it. But you know what, oh well. It's actually a pretty funny image, just rolling and then you just put on the mask and it just goes the other way. Like the little, the tiny Goron does, the baby Goron. And or child Goron. I don't actually know if it's a baby or just a child Goron in this game. So obviously there's babies in Majora's Mask, or, well, One baby, I should say, Majora's Mask. But still. So we're going backwards, since it's gonna be the other side, not right there. Because we're right outside the forest meadow as opposed to where we actually wanted to be. So here we are. We're gonna get the heart and we're going to get the rupees for the Happy Mask shop. Thank goodness that was the right song. I just kind of started and it very easily could have ended up being the Song of Healing instead. And you got us another Skulltula token. Okay, well, that means a lot. And yes, you can have this. Quite an unusual mask you have there. Could I have it? Yes, here you go. Like it says Gyalsa. Anyways, we're going to do... So one game that I'm both looking forward to doing, but also very much dreading going towards, is the memory minigame. Hopefully it'll be fine, and I'm actually going to get a piece of paper out before we do anything. So hello dudes, I might have to do this for a while, so I got paper and pen. See how we do here. Okay, so if you play our ocarina, follow along. So, up A, up A, up. Oh man, what a check that was. We actually ended up getting 20 rupees for that. Which, I mean, isn't the worst thing, and I also think that is what you would usually get for that prize anyways, for winning it twice or 3 times or however many. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Let's just go ahead and save Epona here. Because I double checked before actually doing this race to see if we actually need to do this in order to get Epona first. Because I know in the last randomizer we didn't have to. But for this randomizer, the game decided that we actually needed to race with Epona first. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to go for this one first, because if we go for that one, we're just going to mess up. And it'll give us a nice 5 rupees. Unfortunately, this one doesn't actually give us another rupee. So there we go. So now if we talk to Ingo here, we should be able to race him. You are getting better. How about a race with me? 1 lap and coral horse? Let's do this thing. I don't know what kind of voice that was. I just gave him a voice. I guess Ingo in this randomizer is just going to be Sean Connery instead of Ganondorf. Because back in my original Let's Play of Majora's Mask, the vanilla one, I decided to give Ganondorf Sean Connery's voice. And I'm actually thinking of redoing that whole series again. Not that it was a bad one, but as I explained in another randomizer episode, it was before I cut and actually got comfortable with my channel altogether. So I really want to do that again and just see if I could beat it A, faster, but also how many episodes will actually take. So I think it took about, I don't think it was 100, but it was more than 30, I would say. Okay, Ingo, move your ass. No, sir, no. Okay, now we keep our carrot. Or we're not gonna keep our carrots. Dang it. Okay, now we're gonna try to go in front of him, like he does. It's cheating ass. Okay, we still beat him though. Looks like a yes, as long as we keep this last carrot here. Yeah, we're good. We just about lost, and I like how the winning music, or the ending music for that, is slowly just opening up a chest. But there we go. So we almost lost the race. But, Ingo, you are a jerk under Ganondorf's curse. We are going to yeet out of here. Good job, Epona. Now we're going to totally ignore the fact that that probably would have damaged her ankles. But, oh well. Oh my goodness. Epona. I didn't know you really wanted to fight just like Ganondorf. But there we go. We got our last back, and that means we will actually be able to use Epona's song properly. Because I don't remember if I mentioned this, because we did a few outtakes, but I went to play Epona's song, but she wouldn't appear, so that's why we went ahead and did that race. But I'm pretty sure I said that. Doesn't really matter though. So there should be a Poe over here. I say uncertainly, I remember there being one over by this fork over here. Let's see. I guess that is a no. We just need to find one. Literally just one, too, because that's just how many Poes we actually need in order to get to check for the Poe Collector here. So I think there should be one over here. This is the one that usually gives me issues. And this is giving me weird, like, memories. Not so much for actually playing it, but there was actually a dream that I had as a kid. While being over here, Ganon was just in the middle of of Hyrule Field. It was a very kind of like not super realistic, but that kind of like PS5, PS4 graphics of of Ganon. So it was just kind of weird that I had that dream, but it was also interesting because I was like, what if the game ended up being like that? You just ended up finding Ganon out here, and Zelda, you had to fight him out here. But he was really terrifying, because in my dream, he was actually way too overpowered. You actually had to collect things in order to be able to fight him properly, or become powerful enough. So you'd have to run away from him in Hyrule Field. I was just like, why? But also, another dream that I had was also an Ocarina of Time dream. I was having dreams of Rita just scattered around freaking Hyrule Field, which is another one of those things where it's like, why that dream in particular? And yes, I almost left out. I almost walked out again, because I got distracted by the cat who wants in. But I say this is going to be our last check of the day, so let's see what we get from the Poe Collector. Oh, 50, we need 2 of them. Okay. Well, oh wait, nope, we got it, which will be fucking Nocturne of Shadows, holy crap. Thank you so much, Poe Collector. I was really hoping to get that, because that means in the next episode, we are definitely going to start with Nocturne of Shadows. So with that, I'm definitely going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!